Hey guys! Guess what? Namco Bandai did another free-to-play game! Yeah! With even more pay-to-pay restrictions. Isn't that fucking great, kids? Huh? Isn't that just what you wanted? It's just what you wanted, you cutie. Only thankfully, it actually fucking works! Okay, guys. Before I say anything, I just want to let you know that this isn't really a full-on review as much as it is like a semi-review, because I didn't really do everything in the game. Obviously, it's only been out for like a week or a week and a half. But I've done like a little bit of everything to kind of like know what everything does, and like there's not much to the gameplay. That's why I only played a little bit of everything, because I know that from that point on things aren't really gonna change. So I figured, hey, what the hell? Why not just do a review now? And furthermore, you're probably gonna wonder why I'm doing only a semi-review instead of like a full-on review, because I just want to get one thing straight. The first thing I need to tell you about this game is the fact that unless you pay $20 for the campaign continue ticket, you're gonna find yourself doing nothing but the online co-op. I'm not joking. Because okay, well, let me just tell you why. Why it will take you up to months to play through the online co-op in order to unlock the campaign. Here we go. There are two game modes in Ace Combat Infinity. One is the single-player campaign, and the other is the online co-op. The campaign missions are nice, short, and sweet. Problem is, after you beat the second mission, they start requiring in-game credits to unlock. And a lot of them. The third mission requires 200,000 credits to unlock, and increases by fucking 100,000 credits every next mission. And there are planned to be 8 missions in the campaign, so in order to unlock the whole thing, you need a ridiculous, inhumanly total of 2,700,000 credits to unlock the fucking campaign. And in case you're not sure how much that is, replaying the first 2 missions will net you out at around 2,000 to 3,000 credits each. Same with the co-op missions, depending on how well you play. Also, keep in mind that you can only play 3 missions per every 4 real-life hours in order to replenish supplied fuel, which, by the way, is actually more harsh than the AP playtime bar in Lost Swords. So now let's do the math. 2,700,000 divided by 3,000 equals 900 missions. Now divide that by 3 being missions per play session, and that will equal to 300 play sessions. This means that if you were to play 3 missions or 1 play session per day, you would have to do that every single day of your life for the next 300 days straight. That is fucking inhumane. That's like a fucking prison sentence. Better hope you don't have a fucking life, job, or girlfriend for the next 10 months, because that's exactly how much time Namco Bandai expects you to give. No wonder why they call this Ace Combat Infinity, because that's how fucking long it takes to unlock everything for free!
Over 9,000! No, 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 no. Ah! My penis!
Who in God's name, heaven or earth, would play for that long just to unlock an extra 3 hours in the campaign? Furthermore, why bother even having a single player mode in the first place if we're going to be spending that much time in the co-op anyway? Now, I understand there are a few challenges that you can do to shorten that tedious and painful gameplay prison sentence, but a lot of them expire way too fast and don't give you enough time right from the start. And there are no progress trackers to tell you how fucking close you are to accomplishing your goddamn challenges. On the upside, however, the gameplay itself is surprisingly polished and rock solid, even if doing nothing but shooting targets can start to get pretty boring and repetitive, let alone trying to do that non-stop for up to a whole year. The flight and shooting mechanics are very smooth and incredibly easy to learn. You will also be able to unlock and buy new planes and equipment and stuff, so there's a good amount of customization in this game. There are also no ridiculously long load screens in this one, unlike that Soul Calibur Lost Swords. Nor have I experienced any instance of being kicked back to the title screen, so that is good. One thing is for certain. This may not be a worthwhile video game, or even a good one, but it is still a huge improvement over that disgrace known as Soul Calibur Lost Swords. However, it still has that huge misfortune of needing to be online constantly, even when you're not playing online and just playing the single player. If you're a huge fan of Ace Combat, and or have deeply enjoyed what you have played up until the point of this credit restriction, you can always buy the campaign unlock ticket for $20 on PlayStation Network to save you the torture of playing longer than its own good. But considering the short length of these missions and lack of gameplay variety in them, I'm very worried on whether or not $20 is a reasonable asking price. It personally puts me between a rock and a hard place, so to speak. Do I want to pay $20 for 3 to 4 more hours of campaign to save time? Or am I committed enough to keep grinding credits via online and challenges throughout the rest of this year, but save 20 on something else? But at the end of the day, that's just a trick question. Because the real answer is to just walk away from it all. This game is a lost cause to me. It's not a terrible game by any means. It's just one that I could never work myself around with. Ah, shit, it's gonna blow! And that's why my final score for Ace Combat Infinity is a 5 out of 10. Now, I'm not trying to discourage you guys from playing it. Really, I'm not. Because the game can be pretty fun. Because it's so, like, not buggy. Like, it's so, like, the gameplay itself is really solid. Which is why I gave it that high of a score. A 5. I mean, like, it's just one of those gray area games. Like, the gameplay is great. But, like, it's so tedious how it makes you play that long in order to unlock something that would seem essential to be there in the first place. Like play through online multiplayer to unlock the single player campaign. When has that ever existed in a game? I really I don't I don't I don't disapprove of playing this game. I just disapprove of that rule. I definitely would have recommended it and would have loved it if they hadn't have had the credit restriction in there. I mean, like 2,700,000 credits to unlock the next 6 missions? Are you nuts? A big gray area game. If you're a big fan of Ace Combat and you loved what you played, again, like I said before, it's your money. I mean, if you decide to buy it for $20, I wouldn't blame you. I mean, I'm curious to see as how the story plays out, if there is one, or if there's any changes in gameplay, which I kind of doubt there are. Um, and, you know, have fun. But like I said, I can't really bring myself to pay 20 bucks for this when there are so many other things to buy, other games to buy. I just said it's Ace Combat Infinity. It's not a bad game. It's just one that it takes so much contribution just to unlock something so small. That's just my real only beef with this game. Like why isn't the campaign unlocked? I mean, like you play the 2 missions, but then it just like stops you in your tracks right there. Why? Is there any reasonable or logical explanation as to why that is? Why can't we just play through the game? Okay, this is a much better game than Soul Calibur Lost Swords, but at the same time, you don't have to buy anything to finish Soul Calibur Lost Swords. I mean, like, you really don't. It's just a bad game in general, to the point where most people wouldn't even want to finish it. Whereas this game, on the other hand, is like the complete opposite. Great gameplay, but then it stops you in tracks. And granted, you can grind and grind and grind credits until you have enough credits to unlock the campaign. But at that point, you're gonna feel like there's no point to it. Like you gained all those credits for nothing. Oh, another 3 to 4 hours in the campaign. Okay, thanks a lot. But whatever. I mean, I didn't put 1 penny in it, and the gameplay that I did experience it for free was great. Well worth free time, I guess. Just not 10 months of gameplay. No, I'm not doing that. I have other things to do. I have other games to play. Ah, oh man. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you want to download it, go right ahead. It wouldn't hurt to try, unlike Soul Calibur Lost Swords. Thank you for watching.
The Gamer Gods!
Fail!
Over 9,000!